Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another drum playthrough review. Thank you all for tuning in and stopping by. It's great to have everyone here. For everyone who's brand new, hello and welcome. My name is Nick. I'm a multi-instrumentalist and mixing and mastering artist. And the reason why we like to do these videos is because it's fun to do. We like to learn and break down the technique of drummers and musicians that are better than us. And we ultimately are going to use that so that way we can better influence ourselves and better change ourselves as musicians. And my oh my, do we have an excellent musician today. So I've used this guy's videos before as example videos on technique and stuff whenever I can't really properly perform a technique myself. And honestly, he's probably one of my favorite drummers out there. I've seen him live before. He's absolutely fantastic. He knows how to put on a performance that is absolutely highly technical, highly skilled, and also consistent, amazing, and full of energy. There's just something about this guy's drumming that is unmatched, and honestly, like there's nothing bad I could say about the dude. He's absolutely great. So today we're going to be taking a look at David Diepold. David Diepold has been playing drums for a long time, and he's played in several different bands including Cognizance and currently Obscura. Today we're going to be taking a look at the playthrough he did for Cognizance. It's an existential battle. It's one of the most popular songs they have out there, and this one has a lot of views already on YouTube. So I figured, why not? Since I've already seen this video a few times, let's just break down some of the technique that he's using in there, since it's a very high-speed song, very high technicality. But I've seen this man play live before with Obscura, and let me tell you something, this man's speed is unmatched. He brings such an interesting layer of technicality to Obscura that it really has helped to progress the band forward into a different direction entirely. And as a drummer, I will say that is something that we all eventually want to get to, where it doesn't matter any band that we join, we want to be able to take that band in a completely different direction because our style is so unique. So it's something that's really nice to see, and I think David definitely has a really good job of being able to perform and being able to do that. And I always love seeing him live whenever we get the chance to, because he's a phenomenal drummer, dude. There's nothing bad that I can say about David. And let's go ahead and just see what this man has got for us to learn. All right. And with all that being said, y'all, let us get right into the video. And what a clean logo, too. And of course, sponsored. Just look at already the speed that we got going on. And he's using a single foot for that part there. That's insane speed, dude. Come on. But look at how consistent his hits are here. Very tasty fills as well. And I want you to watch this blast beat technique that comes up here in a second. See right there. Excellent example of push-pull technique, bro. That looks so effortless on his part. That looks so effortless on his part. Look at his posture as well. His posture is straight and upright. And that's all straight up ankle motion, dude. That's all straight up ankle motion. That's insane. That's super clean as well. He's also, you can tell by the way that his beaters are moving, very high spring tension on his beaters. And all of his cymbals sound really well done, really perfect. Very bright. Dude, that push-pull is just insane. And look at how his leg is not moving when he's doing that ankle motion. You don't notice his leg going up and down. It's staying perfectly straight the way that it was. It's just that his foot's moving that way. Very clean ankle motion. Very excellent technique. It's very excellent too. His accents that he's using bring the energy in the song as well. And also adds and complements the vocals as well. Yeah, it's very good, very clean. Even his wrist technique is still very loose. You can tell by how he's holding the stick, he doesn't have a really tight grip on it. He's just letting the stick do the work for him. Yeah, I hope I can be able to play this clean sometime. And he's adding in the ghost notes as well for some feeling. Wow. What an excellent job. So definitely, if you get the chance to, go check out Cognizance. All right, David Diepold. What an absolutely phenomenal drummer. What an excellent example of staying loose and relaxed the whole time that he's playing. There's several things that you'll notice about his person when he plays. First of all, the one thing is he keeps very good posture while he's playing. He's not hunched over or anything like that, slumping his shoulders, bending his back over like this. He's keeping himself very straight, very well oriented. His shoulders are back. He's keeping very nice and loose, while at the same time performing very clean technique. This is something that all drummers look up to, and this is something that all drummers should be able to start learning to do now. It really does help, especially having good posture, because good posture affects everything from your double bass technique to the power of your fills and all of that. So what are some things that we can learn from David Diepold? Well, for one, good posture is essential. Having good posture is absolutely necessary because it affects not only, like I said, your double bass technique, but also the power of your fills, the consistency of your fills, and also the setup of your drum kit as well. Having a setup that is going to condone good posture is ultimately going to lead to longevity on the instrument. You don't want to have a setup that's going to be, promoting bad posture or anything like that, because eventually bad posture starts to take effect and do its damage later on in the years. You may not notice it after the first couple of times playing bad posture, but after years and years of playing with bad posture and just playing overall hunched over and everything like that, you're going to start to notice it as far as your stamina. You're going to start to notice it as far as your back starts to ache a little bit more. You can get injured a little bit more easily that way. And overall, it's just not good for you. Having good posture is excellent because not only is it good for the longevity of your spine and your back muscles as well, but also it allows you to play drums, honestly, for a lot longer in life and a lot longer into life. Because once you start having back problems and you can't sit down at your drum throne to play, then you can't play drums anymore. And the last thing you want to do is go end up getting corrective surgery and set you back for a little ways just so that way you can play drums. Not only that, but surgery is expensive, especially in like the US. So for sure, having excellent posture, it will definitely affect your technique from even down to the most tiny little thing you may not consider, such as the power of your fills, but also your bass technique as well. I mentioned that briefly, so we'll go a little bit into that. When you have good posture, it allows you to not feel like you're falling forward. It doesn't make you feel like you're falling forward with your bass drums or anything like that. The perfect posture, as Eugene has talked about when I did my drum lessons with him, Eugene Ryabchenko, you should be able to sit down at the drum throne, right, if you're looking to do ankle technique, and you should be able to lift your legs up from the drum throne and still be able to sit upright with good posture. You should be able to, so right now I got my feet planted on the ground. Watch what happens when I lift my feet up. See how I lean back just a little bit? I should be able to do that and still remain upright in my chair and not fall forward. The moment that I'm sitting too far forward, once I lift my feet up, I'm going to actually fall forward, and that's what's going to promote bad posture, just so that way you can kind of like, keep your balance a little bit. So definitely your placement on your drum throne is essential to good posture. If you're able to keep good placement as far as where you are on your throne and also good posture as well, that's going to greatly affect your ankle technique, and that's going to make your ankle technique a lot cleaner, a lot better. You're going to be a whole lot less reliant on the weight of your feet to keep you upright and keep you balanced, because you're allowing a much larger muscle group in your back and in your abs to do that stabilization for you. His push-pull is excellent because not only does his push-pull allow him to achieve those speeds with ease, especially on his blast beats and whatnot, but overall it's a very excellent technique because if done properly, you can achieve good power with that as well. Now you'll notice too on the blast beats, he wasn't really going super hardcore like, beating up the snare on the blast beats or anything like that. He keeps the volume pretty moderate, and that's because the blast beat is a much faster part than the rest of the song. So sometimes when you go up to speed, you're gonna have to sacrifice some of that power. Completely normal, but he's absolutely doing a great job as far as he's keeping loose, he's keeping good posture, he's keeping good power on his fills and good power on the back beats and whatnot. His blast beats are very loose, effortless, and also audible as well. They're not too light to the point where you can't hear them, but they're also not too loud to the point where it's like, it sounds clangy. So first of all, before we wrap up the video, excellent job on David Diepold's part. And second of all, where can I get lessons from this man? Because I'd like to learn how to play like that. And with all that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. So thanks for tuning in and stopping by. And here's just a few things y'all can do to support me. So for one, you can like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can check out the playlist I have with videos very similar to this. And you can also check out the links I have down below for my band and Spotify page. And with all that being said, y'all, thanks for tuning in and stopping by. It's been an excellent video. Hopefully I'll be able to see y'all in the next one. So cheers and have a great one.